Let's delve into the biochemical processes that occur in your body when you think or feel. When you entertain a thought or recall a memory, your brain initiates a biochemical reaction, releasing specific chemical signals. Essentially, immaterial thoughts translate into chemical messengers, influencing your body to experience the same sensations as your thoughts. For instance, if you entertain a fearful thought, you start to experience fear. This emotion then prompts further fearful thoughts, leading to the release of additional chemicals that intensify your feelings of fear. This cycle creates a feedback loop where your thoughts and feelings continually reinforce each other. As thoughts are the language of the brain and emotions are the language of the body, this cycle of thinking and feeling becomes your state of being, anchored in past experiences. Repeatedly activating the same neural circuits in your brain solidifies these patterns, essentially hardwiring your brain to think in familiar ways. Concurrently, repeatedly experiencing the same emotions conditions your body to live in the past. On a daily basis, this means that upon waking, if you seek the familiar feeling of yourself, you're essentially starting your day entrenched in past experiences. As you engage with familiar problems or challenges, associated emotions like unhappiness, anxiety, or frustration emerge, further anchoring you in the past. Moreover, if you follow routine behaviors and thought patterns throughout the day, checking social media, engaging in familiar tasks, interacting with the same people, and reacting to challenges with habitual emotions, your life remains predictable, perpetuating the cycle of living in the past. Repeatedly engaging in these routines solidifies them into habits, automatic, unconscious thoughts, behaviors, and emotions, acquired through repetition. Your body becomes adept at executing these routines, effectively placing you on autopilot and reinforcing the cycle of living in the past. Ultimately, this habitual pattern of thinking, feeling, and behaving creates a predictable future based on past experiences, shaping your reality through ingrained neurological networks and conditioned emotional responses. If you were to visualize your daily timeline, from waking up in the morning to going to bed at night, you'd notice that the actions and routines of today closely mirror those of yesterday. Essentially, you could take the timeline of yesterday or today, representing your past, and place it in the space designated for tomorrow, symbolizing the future. This repetition of actions suggests that if you maintain the same routine as yesterday, it's logical to expect that your tomorrow will closely resemble your yesterday. In essence, your future appears to be a continuation or repetition of your past experiences. Consider this timeline. Each vertical line represents a recurring thought leading to the same choice, which triggers an automatic behavior resulting in a familiar experience and emotion. With repetition, these individual steps merge into an automated program, diminishing your free will. The arrow denotes an unexpected experience interrupting your routine, such as encountering traffic on the way to work or needing to stop by the dry cleaners. Your mind and body operate within the confines of the known, following the same predictable future based on past actions. In this familiar future, there's little room for the unknown. Any deviation from the routine may be viewed as inconvenient or disruptive, prompting resistance to change. A habit is a repetitive pattern of automatic unconscious thoughts, behaviors, and emotions that form through practice. When an action is performed frequently, the body becomes ingrained with these habits, essentially taking over as the primary driver of behavior. Consequently, your body guides you towards a foreseeable future based on past actions. Thus, if you find yourself disconnected from the present moment, you're likely operating within a habitual program. The reality is, a routine, predictable life leaves little space for the unexpected. However, the unknown thrives on novelty and unpredictability, offering excitement in its unfamiliarity and uncertainty. Consider, how open are you to the unknown within your structured daily life? By remaining in the familiar, repeating the same thought patterns, making identical choices, engaging in programmed behaviors, and reliving familiar experiences, you reinforce the same level of consciousness repeatedly. Over time, your brain becomes effortlessly accustomed to executing these sequences, perpetuating the cycle indefinitely. As each individual step blends into a unified process, recalling a familiar thought or experience automatically elicits anticipation of the associated feeling. When you can foresee the emotional outcome of an event based on past experiences, you're essentially operating within the known. For instance, envisioning a meeting with familiar colleagues may evoke predictable emotions, reinforcing the cycle of sameness. Conversely, if you're unable to anticipate the emotional response to a new experience, you might hesitate to engage with it, remaining within the confines of your automatic programming. Additionally, this reciprocal relationship between thoughts and emotions generates a measurable electromagnetic field surrounding our bodies. Our bodies continually emit various forms of energy, including light and frequencies, carrying specific messages or intentions. Similarly, we receive and interpret vital information carried on different frequencies, demonstrating the continuous exchange of electromagnetic energy. Here is how it operates. When we entertain a thought, the networks of neurons in our brain become activated, generating electrical charges. Simultaneously, if these thoughts trigger chemical reactions resulting in feelings or emotions, or if pre-existing emotions influence our thoughts, magnetic charges are produced. These magnetic charges combine with the electrical charges generated by our thoughts, forming a distinct electromagnetic field corresponding to our current state of being. Think of emotions as dynamic energy. When an individual experiencing intense emotions enters a room, their energy, apart from their body language, is often palpable. We've all sensed another person's energy and intention when they were angry or deeply frustrated, as they emit a potent signal carrying specific information. Similarly, individuals exuding strong sexual energy, suffering, or radiating calm and loving energy can be discerned through their emitted energies. Notably, various emotions emit different frequencies. Elevated emotions like love, joy, and gratitude produce higher frequencies compared to stress-inducing emotions like fear and anger. This difference arises from the varying levels of conscious intent and energy associated with each emotion. By repeatedly recreating the same patterns day after day with identical thoughts and emotions, we continuously emit the same electromagnetic field, consistently broadcasting the same energy with the same underlying message. From an energy and information standpoint, this signifies that the energy we project mirrors our past experiences, perpetuating the creation of a repetitive future. Thus, our energy essentially encapsulates our past. To alter our lives, we must modify our energy, transforming the electromagnetic field we consistently emit. This entails changing our state of being by shifting our thought patterns and emotional responses. In essence, altering how we think and feel is imperative to instigating change in our lives. When you focus your attention on familiar emotions or thoughts connected to past events, you're essentially directing your energy into the past. Similarly, contemplating future plans and obligations redirects your attention and energy towards a predictable future. This process drains your energy from the present moment, limiting your capacity to create new experiences. Your energy becomes intertwined with past and future events, reinforcing the cycle of repetition in your reality. Consequently, there's little energy available to manifest novel experiences on a different timeline. The timeline depicted illustrates how your emitted electromagnetic energy aligns with your familiar experiences. As you engage in routine activities throughout the day, your thoughts guide your actions, leading you from one familiar scenario to another. Your body effortlessly follows the patterns set by your mind, gravitating towards the known. However, to venture into the unknown, you must shift your focus and energy towards unexplored territories. This entails redirecting your attention and altering your thought patterns to embrace novelty. While this may seem extraordinary, it is entirely feasible. By investing your energy into unfamiliar realms and adjusting your mindset accordingly, you pave the way for new experiences to unfold. As your mind ventures into uncharted territories, your body will naturally follow suit, ushering in a future filled with fresh possibilities. If this message resonated with you, I warmly invite you to support us by liking and subscribing to our channel. Share this video with others to spread its valuable message, and feel free to leave a comment below, sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thank you for watching and joining us. Take care until we meet again.